Hello everyone, welcome to today's math lesson. We are on Module 6, Lesson 2, and we've been talking about how to represent data. And so our objective today is I can construct a picture graph of data. So that's what we'll be working on today. On your own, you need to complete number gym, pair and compare, and tower of power, but we're going to do the learning lab on our own. If you are just watching the video lessons and doing the worksheets, you can just go ahead and complete your worksheet and send me a picture when you are done. Thanks. Let's get started.
What's up, Math All-Stars? Today we surveyed a classroom just like yours to find out everyone's favorite ice cream flavor so that we know how much of each flavor to buy for an ice cream party. We tallied the results and put them on a picture graph. Let's check it out.
Which ice cream flavor did most students choose as their favorite flavor? We know that each ice cream cone represents one student, and we can just look at the tallest tower of ice cream cones to find out which flavor students chose as their favorite. Chocolate is the most popular flavor. How many students chose chocolate? If we just count the number of ice cream cones, we can get that answer because each ice cream cone represents one student. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice job reading the picture graph. Are you ready to look at a different one? We surveyed another class to find out their favorite ice cream flavors too. This class has more students in it, so to fit all the data on one graph, we made each ice cream cone represent 2 students. How many students chose chocolate as their favorite flavor?
For this, we will just count by 2s, right? To find the answer, since the key tells us that each ice cream cone represents 2 students. So each ice cream cone represents 2 students. That's in the key, the table key right there. How many cones are in the chocolate column? Let's count by 2s 3 times. 2, 4, 6. Oh, sorry, how many cones are there? 3 cones. I'm sorry. 6 students, but just 3 cones. 2, 4, 6. How many students chose chocolate as their favorite flavor? 6 students.
There are 3 cones in the chocolate column, and each cone represents 2 students. So we can skip count to find out how many students chose chocolate. 2, 4, 6 students.
Yeah. We can also multiply 3 times 2 to find the number of students who chose chocolate. The number of cones, 3, is the number of groups, and the number of students per cone, 2, is the size of each group. 3 times 2 equals 6. 6 students chose chocolate as their favorite flavor.
That's right. Let's look at this graph some more.
How many students chose cookies and cream as their favorite flavor? Again, we've got 4 ice cream cones, and we are going to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8 students. Or you could say 2 times 4 equals 8. Which ice cream flavor did students choose the least? Strawberry only has 1 cone, so I know that's what was chosen the least. How many students chose strawberry as their favorite? Let's count by 2s 1 time. 2. 2 students chose strawberry. How many students chose vanilla in classroom A? How many students chose vanilla in classroom B? So we'll look at the table for classroom, or the picture graph for classroom A to find out the first answer. And remember, in classroom A, each ice cream cone only represents 1 student. All right, so there's vanilla. 1, 2 students chose vanilla in classroom A. In classroom B, they're counting by 2s, right? Because each ice cream cone represents 2 students. 2, 4.
Let's take a closer look at that one. How many students chose vanilla ice cream as their favorite flavor?
Both graphs have 2 cones in the vanilla column. In the first graph, one cone represents one student. So 2 students chose vanilla. In the second graph, each cone represents 2 students. So 4 students chose vanilla as their favorite flavor.
Nice thinking. Even though both graphs have 2 cones, the cones represent different values. It is important to remember the value of a unit in a graph. Are you ready to try one more? We surveyed one final classroom. Just like before, each ice cream cone will represent 2 students. Can you make the graph this time?
Now it's our turn to make a graph. We're going to use the information from our table to create our graph. For chocolate, we know that 4 students chose it, and so we need 2 ice cream cones because every ice cream cone represents 2 students. For vanilla, we only need 1. Cookies and cream, we need 3 because 3 times 2 equals 6. Mint chip, we need 4 because 4 times 2 equals 8. And strawberry, we need 2 because 2 times 2 equals 4. Which 2 flavors did the same number of students pick as their favorite flavor? The same number of students picked chocolate and strawberry as their favorite flavor because they both have 2 ice cream cones. How many more students chose mint chip than cookies and cream? All right, so 8 students chose mint chip and 6 students chose cookies and cream. 8 take away 6 equals 2. 2 more students chose mint chip than cookies and cream. All right, Morehouse, your job is to pick one. You need to for choice 1, you need to complete your problem set for lesson 2 in your packet, or for your other choice, you can complete the Zern lesson. If you choose to complete worksheet pages, please make sure you send me a picture of your work. Thanks, have a great day.